good news. So, the growth we have been having has come to an end. It is now decline. That's where we're into now. And as you heard from Dr. Henry there, for calendar year 2024, we are going to end the year poorer than how we started it collectively in terms of our output of goods and services. Not good. And therefore, making the connection, the Prime Minister would have been aware of this. He would have been aware of this, or ought to have been aware of this. Hence, what we heard from him on Tuesday, because he would have known that, listen, the economy has stopped growing. It is now declining. Hence, what he told.
So me tell you in a long time, say, the economy not grow. The economy are not growing. Andrew Holiness are boasting on Portia Simpson and Peter Phillips' success. Now that the table turned over to them, it proved that these people were just lying to you all. The economy are decline, not growing. Andrew Holiness and his administration are a bunch of liars. They are lying to the Jamaican people, just like when them say crime a go down by 17%, by 16%, and crime keep climbing up. They're just putting out numbers out there for you guys to believe that they're doing a good job. But there it goes. I'm glad a Cliff Hughes couldn't break the news to the Jamaican people and people worldwide that Andrew Holiness failed the Jamaican people. They said that Dr. Nigel Clark is the best finance minister. And when you check it out, him run with Ghana foreign because him never did want to get this news, because him know that he and the Jamaican Labour Party, along with Andrew Holiness, are a bunch of failure. How can you trust these people that get up every single day of them life and tell the Jamaican people them lie, economy a grow, when them know to themselves say the economy a decline, even since recently, and their 81 annual conference, they said that the economy a grow. But when you check it out, a decline, the economy a decline. Labor right a failure. Labor right a wicked. Labor right a liar. Just like they said again. Just like the labor right them say. Crime a go down. And just last week alone, over 40 people lose them 3 pints. And this week now, maybe about 40 people lose them 3 pints. 15 people lose them 3 pints last night to this morning alone by the hands of gunmen. And the government of Jamaica keep lying to you that crime a decline, liar and failure. And people, if you don't want to get rid of this liar government, get rid of this liar wicked government, time come. Then leave a like on this video and share the video as well in the comment section, and share this video as well. Make people see, say these people are nothing but a bunch of liars. And remember to like the video, people. Subscribe to the channel. Let us get to 100,000 subscribers before the end of December, people. Let us get to 100,000 subscribers before the ending of December. Subscribe to the channel, my viewers and my subscribers. Alright, now bless up to my viewers and my subscribers. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first in every And any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. And a prayer day keep Andrew Holiness away from our country. This man a wreck the country. This man a mash up the country. This man a wreck the economy. With Portia and Dr. Peter Phillip set and leave game. He's a failure. Andrew Holiness is a failure. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers. Big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewers, first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell, so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. And viewers, subscribers, remember, we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. So let us get there before the ending of December. Subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. Also share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. And remember, over here, so we expose the lies and show the truth. You understand what I say? The Labour government cannot be trusted. And that is why the people of Jamaica need to vote them out. Vote out Andrew Holiness. Make him know, say, time come. Because all this man I do from the day in win until to the day is lie to the Jamaican people and make a bag of empty promises.
Yeah, Juliet Cuthbert and Mr. Warmington. Uno know no better sense. Uno know say government uno have to represent. Uno know say advertisement uno send to the rest of the world every time we open our mouth. Uno know say 90% of the tourists that come to Jamaica are white people. Uno know say Jamaica tourism is one of the most important part of Jamaica's economy. It's one of the number one contributor to where foreign exchange is concerned. The outcomes will make them white man negative speech about Marky Golding. For them make through the hanging on of power and the greed to grab on to power, make no tongue off the slip and go on that the way there. What kind of message that you know send to the world? 90% of the tourists that come here are white people. And I'm not going to tell them, say, you don't rate them, you don't recognize them, you don't want them in our country. Kind of my term that you know say, because you know cause market that way that the message that you know send. And that is a negative message. You know, that to people like me, you know, can't a government not go on their way there. I wonder if the government not go on their way. And we set the facts straight and make we think straight. Out of the PNP and the JLP, which of them are more blacker party? Which one of them are more blacker party if you not think about complexion of people and race of people? You know, have the amount of black people on the party than the PNP? Look back on the party good. And see much percent of the party now, member on the party are black people. Come on, man. We need to do better than that. A Jamaica will not sell, a Jamaica will not promote. That is negative advertisement. And Andrew just sit down and watch, go on all of them way down and say nothing to you. Remember, so on a public figure, when a member of the government, what kind of message that you send to the rest of the world? Just look at for power. Marky G on name count last year, then time. All of a sudden, I go that alone, you can find tell the man about in color and in race. Come on, and then not going to tell you about performance.
So with all the calls for the Prime Minister, which is Andrew Holiness, to come out and condemn Everald Warmington and Juliet Cuthbert racial comment, nobody from the Jamaican Labour Party still not come out and condemn that racial comment by those two Nikompo from the Jamaican Labour Party. Just to show you, say, them not have a problem with Everald Warmington, Mumalashi, or Juliet Cuthbert or anyone from the Jamaican Labour Party making racial comment against Mark Golding. Them enjoy it. Them enjoy it. And this is why I said to you people, these people, they must go. They cannot be trusted. Just like them come out and them style Isaac Buchanan as a criminal. And you know, hear them a call on Holiness or Horace Strong or the one I send Duwawa to Isaac throat. They look a frog face one over Portland where they call what they call him again? Harrell Valls or Hagwell Valls. Because you see these people should not be representing Jamaica. They should not be in politics. They are a bunch of hooligans. And that's why I said to you, Jamaica, let us vote them out. Let us vote against this criminal organization they call Labourite. Now, apart from those hooligans, which is Juliet Cuthbert and criminal Valls, I want to show something to my fellow Jamaican people that when Andrew Holiness talk about economy and growth, he knew nothing about growing an economy. I am going to show you the good work that Portia Simpson Miller and Peter Phillips and the PNP have done to get Jamaican out of crisis, and these people are putting us back right into crisis. Check it out.
Jamaica's economic recovery is often celebrated as a major success story, with much of the praise going to Andrew Holiness. But let's set the record straight. The foundation of this transformation wasn't laid in 2016. It began much earlier under the leadership of Portia Simpson Miller, Dr. Peter Phillips, and the People's National Party. Today, we'll uncover the true story behind Jamaica's recovery, expose the misplaced credit, and shine a light on the leadership that truly made it possible. When Portia Simpson Miller took office in 2012, succeeding Andrew Holiness of the Jamaica Labour Party, who had been in office since October 2011, Jamaica was facing an economic disaster. Our debt-to-GDP ratio was a staggering 137.93%, and no one wanted to lend us a dime. International lenders had lost faith in Jamaica, largely due to the failure of the previous administration under Finance Minister Audley Shaw, who had failed 6 IMF tests, abandoned the IMF agreement, and missed every target. Let's not forget, it was Audley Shaw and the Jamaica Labour Party who brought us back to the IMF, after former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson had proudly said goodbye to the institution in 1995. Despite inheriting this dire situation, Portia Simpson Miller, alongside her Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips, turned things around. Together, they successfully passed 7 consecutive IMF tests, restoring Jamaica's credibility on the global stage. By the time Portia left office in 2016, Jamaica's economy had grown cumulatively by 3%, signaling a steady recovery and laying a solid foundation for future progress. Portia didn't wait for a miracle. She took decisive action, flying to the United States to personally plead Jamaica's case to international leaders and also to China to explore avenues for economic support and partnerships. During her visit to China, a notable outcome was the signing of 4 agreements between Jamaica and China, encompassing economic and technical cooperation, infrastructure development, and educational initiatives. These agreements were pivotal in advancing Jamaica's economic development and fostering stronger ties with one of the world's largest economies. Her determination paid off in 2013 when her administration secured the Extended Fund Facility (EFF) agreement with the International Monetary Fund. This agreement wasn't just about getting a loan, it was about restoring Jamaica's credibility on the global stage. Prime Minister Simpson Miller's proactive approach to engaging with international partners demonstrated her commitment to sustainable development and growth, ensuring Jamaica's progress was firmly on track. Under Portia's leadership, the debt-to-GDP ratio fell from 137.93% in 2012 to 122.66% by 2016, a reduction of over 15 percentage points in just 4 years. Her administration implemented tough but necessary reforms, including wage freezes and tax adjustments. However, Portia Simpson Miller didn't just impose these measures without consideration. She also took the time to have real, honest conversations with them, explaining the country's dire economic situation and the sacrifices needed to secure a better future. This approach demonstrated her empathy and commitment to fairness during one of Jamaica's most challenging periods. Unlike others, Portia didn't forget the people. She introduced social protection programs to shield Jamaica's most vulnerable from the harshest effects of austerity. Her focus wasn't just on the numbers, it was always on the people. Then came Andrew Holiness in 2016, stepping into an economy that was already on the path to recovery. But instead of acknowledging the groundwork laid before him, Holiness took all the credit while continuing the same IMF-driven policies Portia had initiated. Sure, the debt-to-GDP ratio dropped further from 122.66% in 2016 to 75.5% in 2023, but let's not forget, this success was built on Portia's foundation. Holiness inherited a framework that was already working. What did he add? More austerity, with little regard for the hardships faced by the Jamaican people. Here's the difference. Portia Simpson Miller led during a crisis, taking bold steps to stabilize a sinking ship. Andrew Holiness, on the other hand, coasted on her efforts, reaping the benefits of a system he didn't build. Holiness's administration even exited the IMF program in 2019. But that wasn't because of a new approach. It was because Portia's policies had done the heavy lifting. And let's talk about the cost. Under Holiness's tenure, austerity measures continued to hit public sector workers and services. Healthcare and education suffers, and poverty remains a persistent issue. While the debt ratio improved on paper, the quality of life for many Jamaicans did not. Jamaica's economic recovery isn't the work of one administration. It's the result of hard choices made by Portia Simpson Miller and her government. Choices that rebuilt trust with international partners and set Jamaica on the path to fiscal stability. Andrew Holiness benefited from these reforms, but the true credit belongs to Portia and the People's National Party. Don't let the narrative be twisted. Know the facts and recognize the leadership that truly prioritized the people. Jamaica's recovery wasn't built on empty promises or self-serving praise. It was forged through bold decisions and genuine care for the nation's future. Share this video and stand with the truth. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Now, I hope you all learned something from that video right there. And I hope you will have the courage to share this video so other people, others can see the good job that the PNP have done. And now the Jamaican Labour Party come along and they might wreck every single thing that Portia Simpson Miller and Dr. Peter Phillips have worked so hard for. Them a mash up the economy and a talk about economy a grow. No economy na grow. The only thing where they grow are sufferation.
Not good news. So, the growth we have been having has come to an end. It is now decline. That's where we're into now. And as you heard from Dr. Henry there, for calendar year 2024, we are going to end the year poorer than how we started it, collectively in terms of our output of goods and services. Not good. And therefore, making the connection, the Prime Minister would have been aware of this. He would have been aware of this, or ought to have been aware of this. Hence, what we heard from him on Tuesday, because he would have known that, listen, the economy has stopped growing. It is now declining. Hence, what he...
Under the Andrew Wallace-led government, Jamaican are falling apart. The economy are falling apart. And the best thing for us to do at this given moment is to change a government and get a government that can angle the economy. We, the people of Jamaica, see that the Labour government, the Labour right them, cannot angle the economy. They are only failing the Jamaican people and wrecking the economy. When Andrew Wallace came out and said, economy will grow, Nigel Clark and the whole Jamaican Labour Party came out and said, economy a grow. It was all false information. It was all false information. Nothing was true about what they said. And see, you know, Cliff Hughes said it and said it that the economy a decline. It's not growing. So what should we do now? What should the Jamaican people do now? Well, the only answer is to vote them out.
So for 9 years, Andrew Holiness has been struggling to get light bill under control. When he took power in 2016, Jamaica was paying on average 23 cents US per kilowatt hour. Presently, we are paying about 50 cents US per kilowatt hour. So your light bill has been doubled after you were promised that he was going to bring in the big electricity company and bring down electricity costs. What can go so? In fact, we need to ask, what has this Prime Minister promised that he has delivered on? Because from poverty to prosperity, in 2016, poverty was about 9%, somewhere thereabout. Poverty is now at 21%. So, really and truly, this government has been a colossal failure. A colossal failure. That's what this government has been. Making promises after promises and fail to deliver on these promises. And now they're begging for a third term. Will Jamaica give them a third term?
Well, after 9 years, with a bunch of empty promises, do you really think Andrew Holiness can do nothing at all? One big bunch of empty promises. 3 times he promised us about cutting down the light so people can pay less. 3 times. 2018, 2020, and 2024. Plus other times. And this man have not done anything at all that he said he's going to do. So why should you even trust this man? Give him a third term so he can cut down your light bill. Remember the other day, I want to remember this, Just the other day, when Beryl blow, JPS pad up everybody bill, and Andrew Holiness come up, but I'm going to let them cut it down. And until today, JPS not cut it down. Until today, because Andrew Holiness are a part of the light scam where JPS are going with, where they must scam the Jamaican people of their hard earning money. Andrew Holiness is a part of it. So why would he cut it down? Why? Andrew Holiness is nothing but a national disgrace to this country. And every single member of the Jamaican Labour Party are nothing but a national disgrace to this country. So if you all want to be fooled by this wicked, evil, and liar man with them call him Kanjo, when I stop can the people them, then go ahead. Go ahead and vote for him. But if you want a better Jamaica, someone who care about you all, someone who care about your children and your grandchildren, your next generation, then vote against this wicked man. This man is a wicked and a evil man, and we all should vote against him. Don't hesitate to vote against Andrew Holiness. Let us get him out. Nobody talk about Mark Golding not going to know better. Because if you even left Andrew Holiness in this for one next term, me I tell you, see, everybody goes cook. Everybody goes cook. And that's why you should type in the comment section, time come now. Time come for we get rid of this wicked, evil government we then call him Andrew Holiness and his administration. We not stop scam the Jamaican people them. They are a bunch of criminals and we all should vote against them. Don't hesitate. No hesitate. These people don't mean Jamaica people no good. Just empty promises and wickedness to the Jamaican people. But the cause are yours. Will you vote against him? I will vote against him.
Boy, Mr. Andrew, well, let me lose half of you to blood clot a conference, man. You make the whole of we look like a blood clot fool. Come to think of it, you know. I think this man has sell the blood clot election to Marky G, you know. I tell you, millions him I get for sell out to the blood clot. Because it's a little sell out, man, you know. You gone back a conference again with the light bomb clot advance on people when you tell the people them that 2 years already, man. And you have fuck up the party, you know, Mr. Andrew Holiness. Right now, me I tell you make me feel shame. As a big labor rights supporter, you make me feel shame. And you know, say me a no bias man when me a blood clot talk and me not put my mouth a ground and talk when me a talk. You gone back again, gone fool the people them and tell them about light blood clot scam when you tell them it already. They you know expect the people them that you know them bumbo clotted, you know nothing else to tell the people them. Now you go talk about you take out GTC after that because Canada do the same blood clot thing, you try to follow Canadian blood. I think you follow. Yeah? Boy, I don't know what's wrong with you, bro, God, but I know me say you sell out the country, brother. I sell you sell out the country. You now build the country. I'm in a business what you want to say. Because you're going back with the same bumbo clot lie again, go and tell the people, like, you know, expect the people, they remember. So you tell them that blood clot 2 times, this is the 3rd time now you tell them, boy, you dismantle light and you win, you know, dismantle the light. You come again, you know, dismantle light and you use back the same something again. Man, come down, man. Come down, bro, God, come down. Sorry to say, come down, man. Yeah, man. Come down, brother, up in the truck.
I Jamaican want to listen to this and tell me if I not take Andrew Holiness, I take on for Papi Show, I take on for fool, and I take on Jamaican people for clown. From 2016, Andrew Holiness come on a campaign and I promise cheap or reduce electricity bill. 2023, Andrew Holiness come back with the same speech from 2016, and to date, 2024, Andrew Wicked Holiness come back with a same JPS speech about cheap and reduce light bill. Wanna listen this and tell me if I not take him and take on for idiot.
One of the things that I know affecting whole heap of people in Jamaica is the high electricity bill. When the PMP come into power, them say them going to bring down electricity costs. What has happened since? Electricity costs keep rising.
So that was 2016. This one is 2023.
One of the things that affect you the most is your electricity bill. I know that is a significant cost for your household. If we can reduce or make stable your electricity bill, your quality of life will improve.
And now, fast forward to 2024, same thing.
After the next budget, which is in March coming up, the government will reduce GCT on electricity from 15%, which it is now, to 7%. We will remove the non-tax threshold and replace this with an incentivized, compatible rebate of GCT for persons who use 200 megawatts or less per month.
So now to all well-thinking Jamaicans, now tell me what you think. Because it's obvious, it's clear as day that this Prime Minister to the Jamaican people for fool.
One of the things that I know affecting whole heap of people in Jamaica is the high electricity bill.
when the PMP come into power, them say them going to bring down electricity costs. What has happened since? Electricity costs keep rising. They promised that by 2016 they would have made the JPS more efficient with more efficient plants. That's not going to happen till another 2 years. And before you know it, it will be another 3 or 4 years before them actually do it. The Labour Party will make sure that we put in place more efficient electricity generated plants to bring down the cost of electricity to you. I don't like to make promise. I make commitment. And under the Labour Party government, we are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big power plants. We are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big energy companies that can put the money in here to build the plants to give you cheaper and better electricity.
On the 20th of November 2023, I sent the following letter to the Prime Minister. Dear Prime Minister, proposal for making Portmore a 15th parish. You are aware that the opposition has consistently stated that any proposal to fundamentally alter the structure of the Portmore municipality requires extensive prior consultations with the residents and organizations of the Portmore municipality. Our position is underpinned by the fact that the present structure of the Portmore municipality resulted from many years of internal consultations and deliberations of the people of Portmore and represents the outcome of the residents' hard-fought goals. Furthermore, the Joint Select Committee of Parliament confirmed that no material benefits will accrue to the people or communities of Portmore from the conversion from a city municipality, which is its current status, to a parish. We also recall that your party had made a political platform promise back in 2007, which was not informed by any known consultations with the communities of Portmore. It has long been clear to us that the objective of the conversion of Portmore from a city municipality to a parish is driven by a narrow, partisan and self-serving desire to separate the people of Portmore from the rest of St. Catherine in order to secure political control of the Spanish Town-based municipal corporation of St. Catherine. This objective was recently confirmed by a member of your cabinet and a senior member of the Jamaica Labour Party, Minister Clifford Warmington, on Sunday, November 12th, 2023, in a public statement which has been published in the media. In his statement, Minister Warmington stated that the boundaries of Portmore will be changed to ensure that several areas within 2 Portmore constituencies, which have predominantly voted for the People's National Party, will no longer be in those constituencies. This distasteful rebirth of gerrymandering in Jamaica under your leadership represents a retrograde maneuver to undermine and reverse the gains secured since 1980 in detribalizing the democratic process. If pursued, this blatant gerrymandering will be a disgraceful legacy on your prime ministerial record and an ugly stain that sullies our country's image locally and internationally. In light of the recent pronouncement so clearly enunciated by Minister Warmington, we demand the immediate cessation of all efforts to make Portmore a parish. Thereafter, the government may commence broad-based consultations with the leadership of Portmore at all levels, along with the residents at the community level, to arrive at any modifications of the present structure, its boundaries, and any other parameters that they may deem appropriate. Such contemplations would not exclude the possibility of Portmore becoming a parish or indeed remaining a city municipality. I wish to also affirm that the opposition has very serious concerns about any changes in parish boundaries that have consequential impacts on constituency boundaries and are driven by the governing party, thus emasculating the fundamental spirit and intent underpinning the Independent Electoral Commission of Jamaica, an indigenous institution of governance that is highly regarded across the world, and indeed the provisions of the Representation of the People's Act. I encourage you to be mindful that Jamaica's success to date in maintaining democratic systems of governance and prospects for economic growth and national development are in large part dependent on our relatively stable political system and practices and the institutional arrangements which support this. Any manipulative tinkering of political boundaries, as articulated by Minister Warmington with the apparent support of your cabinet, will only serve to derail the country's past gains and future prospects. Yours sincerely, Mark Golding, Leader of the Opposition. I can confirm that I have not received a reply from the Prime Minister to my letter that I sent to him on the 20th of November in relation to the matter of Portmore becoming a parish and the redrawing of the electoral boundaries of what is now the city municipality of Portmore. I am disappointed but not surprised that the Prime Minister has neglected to reply to my letter. It's not the first time that that has happened. I hope that after the Christmas season, I will receive a fulsome response to the concerns I have raised in my letter to him.